Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Shadespil. Today, we are going to be talking about James Charles getting exposed by a 16-year-old who is alleging that James has been messaging him and he was sending and asking for photos, if you know what I mean. Trisha Paytas has a lot to say about this and James Charles responds to these allegations. We got a lot to talk about.
Here we go.
A 16-year-old came out with 2 TikToks, and I won't be showing his picture and his name because he is underage, but he came out and said that James has been messaging him inappropriately. According to him, James added him on Snapchat and he was excited about it because he was a fan. In James's statement, which we'll get into later on, James saw that he was following him and that's why they started talking. James started to ask for pictures and sent him explicit photos and asked to FaceTime him even after this person revealed his age. This person showed proof of the censored images that James had sent him and revealed that James kept insisting him to send him photos even after he said no. At this time, James knew that this person was only 16.
Disgusting.
After this TikTok caused a storm online, James responded on Twitter denying the allegations. There's a video going around about me on TikTok and Twitter of a guy calling me a groomer and I want to address it right away. The accusation that I have groomed this person is completely false. Last week, I came across someone on my Instagram Explore page, saw he followed me and added him on Snapchat. The next morning, I woke up to several snaps from this person. Being excited, I added him back, saying he loved me and also loved photos of himself in the shower. I asked how old he was right away and he told me he was 18, so I started flirting back. In the excitement of meeting someone I thought could be potentially great, I didn't ask for a copy of his ID or passport. It's now clear based on the video he uploaded, he was taking photos of me with another device and had an ulterior motive from the beginning. Later in the day, he said a few things that made me question the validity of his original age answer. And when I asked him to confirm his age once again, he admitted he was 16. I told him I was really uncomfortable and apologized for flirting, but he insisted on continuing talking, saying it could be our little secret. He's a fan of mine and would never tell anyone. I told him I wasn't okay with this. He started to get upset and at this point I unfriended him. We haven't spoken since. I'm not victim blaming him or victimizing myself either. Simply sharing what happened, and what happened was not okay. After false allegations like this in the past, I would never knowingly engage with anyone underage and put my life on the line for a few Snapchats. Because of situations like this, instead of taking someone's word for it, I will ask to see ID or passport of every guy I have a conversation with. Basically, James claimed that this person told him he was 18 when they started talking. Twitter obviously blew up. Here is what people had to say. This person responded to James's tweet, basically doubled down on his accusations. He then posted an audio recording of the day of when him and James texted, where he told someone he's uncomfortable that James has been sending him pictures. After he tweeted that, he showed an Instagram story that he posted the time him and James texted that he archived of his TikTok bio where it clearly shows his age. After this, influencers had a lot to say, and one of them being, yes you guessed it, Trisha Paytas, where she tweeted saying, "Dude, what? James Charles has just admitted to with a minor. Do not victim shame, period. But victim shaming a child is disgusting. Do not put blame on someone else for your ways." She continued with, "This is James Charles. It's now fact that he's with minors. His best friend is 16-year-old Charli D'Amelio. This is repeated behavior on boys. He is sick in the head. It's a disease. He needs help. People fuck up once and learn. Need intervention. Anyone defending James Charles right now is probably underdeveloped mentally as well. Know that this is not appropriate. It's not okay. Grown adults have no business flirting with you. Children see this as cool because they idolize. There are long-term damaging consequences." Trisha then followed it up with an 18-minute video saying she was right about it, saying James has been friends with Charli D'Amelio since she was 15. He needs help and this is a pattern of behavior. People seem to agree with Trisha. This wasn't the first time an accusation like this was put out about James Charles. Back in July of last year, a 14-year-old put out a YouTube video which is now deleted where he also accused James for texting and sending him photos on Snapchat. But he later got backlash after people thinking he was clout chasing. There are a lot of mixed responses about the situation. Some people were defending James and some were giving him backlash. I just don't understand how James isn't careful knowing that he is a popular influencer and has a celebrity status. Especially knowing that this wasn't the first time an accusation like this was put out about him. So it would make sense to be careful about what you're sending to people and look at their profile and make sure they're above 18 before you text or send photos of yourself, because eventually it could go out to the public and expose him. Anyways guys, let me know what you think about everything down below. If you like this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more tea and drama to be spilled, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video.